Hello, Lasalaya. Good morning. Oh, tawinadi, tawinadi akti no kiyan awak ne. Hmm. ඔයා කියන්නේ මේ ඔයාගේ group එකකට එකක් දාන්නද එහෙමද? right, okay, හරි. මම එතනට දාන්න. Right. Right, good morning everyone. අපි පොඩි වෙලාවක් බලමු අනිත් කට්ටිය කනෙක්ට් වෙනකම්. හරි?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Sir, last week මට එන්න බැරි වුණා school class එක තිබ්බ හින්දා.
ඔව්.
Sir, last week කරපු lesson එක
session එක පුතේ මම දාලා ඇති මේ අපේ group chat එකට WhatsApp එකේ.
okay, sir.
ඒක පොඩ්ඩක් පුතේ refer කරන්න. පොඩ්ඩක් උඩහට ගිහින් බලන්න group chat එකේ ඇති අනිවාර්යෙන්.
Okay, sir, thank you.
Right, okay. Nikini, good morning. We are just waiting for others to be connected. So let's see for another 2 3 minutes. Right. Good morning, everyone. Let's proceed. So others will catch up when we are doing this. So I'm recording the session, and I will be putting those things into our ICT group, WhatsApp group. So you will be able to refer if you want that video later. So let's commence and let others come and join with us later. Right. Okay, hold on. People are coming now. And Amina and Ramiru, පුතේ ඔයගොල්ලෝ IME class chat එකෙන් නේද connect වෙන්නේ?
ඔව් සර්.
Right, okay. මට පුතේ පුළුවන් නම් contact number එක චුට්ටක් එවලා තියන්න. එතකොට මම මේ මගේ normal group එකට ඔයගලන්ව add කරන්න මම එතනට තමයි recordings දාන්නේ. So I will be able to add you to the group. So just send me the contacts and stay. Right, people, last time we were discussing about the internet and email lesson, so which is the third lesson. So as I remember, we discussed until the place the services of internet, right? And as per the services of internet, we just talked about what is www, which is the World Wide Web. Okay, just to recap, in last time we started the lesson and we discussed about what is the internet and why the internet are being used for what purposes, right? And we talked about these URL and the domain names and IP addresses and all these things. So I hope you can remember the things that we discussed on last week. So here we are going to continue from the place where we have stopped. Right, let me share the screen for you. So you will be able to see my screen. I'm scrolling down down your textbook, so I will be able to like refer the things from yours. Right, so we have discussed what is www, which means the World Wide Web, where I told you which is the biggest service of the internet, and this is been made up from the all the websites all around the world. So I told you a website is been created by the collection of web pages, and a particular web page is made out of the language which is called HTML, which we are going to learn very soon with the practicals. And when it comes to the World Wide Web, so when it comes to the World Wide Web, it is like taking the making the web pages out of HTML. So several web pages together will create a website, and all the websites together will create the World Wide Web. That's why every moment that we are going to access the internet, our home address or like the our URL is starting from www. Like it's actually starting from http:// right? Like the domain name or like the URL that we have discussed, like this. So this www is there to indicate this is a service from World Wide Web. Right. So apart from World Wide Web, there are many other services inside the internet. So like, don't get misunderstood. www is similar to the internet, which is not, right? www කියන එක ඉන්ටර්නෙට්ම නෙවෙයි. ඉන්ටර්නෙට් ඇතුලේ තව ගොඩාක් සර්විසස් අපිට හොයාගන්න පුළුවන්කම තියෙනවා. Right. The next service is called the file transfer protocol. Now, when it comes to the email, today we are going to do a practical regarding the email. So when it comes to the email, uh, we can attach the things and send uh, the files kind of things to people, right? So, but there is a limit uh, which you can attach with an email, right? Like if you take Gmail as an email service, so you can only attach until 25 megabytes. When it comes to Yahoo or like the Ymail, Ymail service, you will be able to attach like 40 MB as I remember, right? So like 40 megabytes. So there is always a limit which we can where we can attach the files into an email. When it comes to a bigger files, right? File like a loku nama, so we won't be able to attach to an email. Email will give you a message that this file is bigger than the file limit. So we are going to use an alternative way. In most of the cases, when it comes to the Gmail, Gmail try to upload the file automatically to your Google Drive, which is the cloud storage given by the Google.com, right? So likewise, when you are having or when you are uploading files to a computer, right? The protocol is involved. We call file transfer protocol. So remember, it is regarding transferring bigger files, right? Or like you can still say transferring files from a standalone computer or like some computer to the internet, right? So ඔයාගේ machine එකේ තියෙන දේවල් ඔයගොල්ලෝ Google Drive එකට upload කරනකොට, so you are doing you are using the file transfer protocol, right? Or else your transferring is done due to a file transfer protocol. So last time I have told you a protocol is a law which is used for like the communication of files inside the internet. There are many kinds of protocols, right? නීතියක් තමයි අපි ප්‍රොටෝකෝල් එකක් කියලා කියන්නේ. එතකොට ෆයිල්ස් අප්ලෝඩ් කරන්න පාවිච්චි කරන ෆයිල්ස් අප්ලෝඩ් කරනකොට කමියුනිකේෂන් වලදී පාවිච්චි කරන නීතිය නැත්නම් ප්‍රොටෝකෝල් එක තමයි FTP කියලා අපි කියන්නේ, file transfer protocol. So like when you are like referring to a website, what is the protocol that we have used? If you can remember, yeah, give me a reply through the chat. It was there with the URL. Yes, the URL was starting from that protocol. So what was the protocol that we were using when we are like referring to a ESBNO, which is correct, HTTP, Hypertext Transfer Protocol, right? And there was a secured way or like the secured protocol as well, which is called HTTPS, right? So likewise, there are many types of protocols inside the internet, and here in the note, also they are like saying another protocol which is called TCP/IP. We abbreviate this or like we extracted this like transmission control protocol slash you know what IP is, internet protocol, right? So likewise, there are many kinds of protocols inside the computer. So when you are doing the when you're uploading some file to your to the cloud or like to the internet, it's the file transfer protocol that you are using. So like I'll show you how to upload the things, right? So where the FTPs take place. So I'm going to upload a file into my Google Drive. So you will be able to see it, how the things are going to happen. and my Google Drive is full of lot of things. So I'm very much using the file transfer protocol to save my work in the internet. And the reason, or like the benefit that you can take, is you can store your files inside the cloud and access it from anywhere you want. Right, hold on, let me share the screen so you will be able to see it. Okay, I hope everyone can see this now, right? Just give me a confirmation whether you can see it or not. Yes, people? Can everyone see my screen? You just need a confirmation. Yes, right. Okay. Hey, Shani, thank you. Geetika, thank you. And again, the people who have connected with me through the IME WhatsApp group, just let me know your numbers, people, so I can add to my group in Star Labs. So my meetings will be available on there, and as well as the other resources like the recordings. I'm going to available on that place. So it's better you send me your number so I can send you the invitation link for that group. So you will be able to connect with that group as well. All right. Okay, so we are going to see how the things are going to happen, like when uploading the things. So this is my drive, or like the cloud service, or like the place that I am going to use FTP, file transfer protocol. So these are the files that I have already been uploaded into this cloud. So I'm using this folder inside this Google Drive. So it's not a must that you need a folder inside the internet, but I'm having this for my easiness. So I'm going to add a thing for here, right? So there are many ways of uploading things. This is something little bit away from your syllabus, right? I'm just showing you how the things are going to be used with the FTP. So you won't be you won't be able to take down or noted these things in your books, right? Just see how I'm doing things. So it's very easy now when it comes to the file transfer protocol and uploading things to a website. Uh, it's just a drag and drop thing to do, right? I'll show you a simple thing getting uploaded in here, right? Yeah, let me upload this practical one docx. So this is a file in my desktop. Right now I'm connected with the internet. So I'm just clicking this and dragging it to my cloud. So it's giving you the, you can see the message at the bottom, drop files to instantly upload them to temp. Temp means my temp is the name of my folder. So I'm just releasing the mouse button, so it is been uploaded already. See, one upload completed. So to this task, it's the file transfer protocol which is being involved uh, with the transferring the files into the cloud from my computer. So this file, now I can access it from the cloud service, or like when it is in the internet. Okay, so that is what regarding the file transfer protocol of the internet. So remember, uh, what you have to remember is file transfer protocol is used to transfer files from a one computer to the internet or to another computer, right? Using the internet. And there are many ways of transferring files without the internet. Like you can plug a pen drive and send the files to that pen drive and take it to the other computer and copy paste the content. So that's again a transferring files, but there are no FTPs involved. File transfer protocol කියන එක involve වෙන්නේ ඉන්ටර්නෙට් හරහා ඔයගොල්ලෝ මොනවා හරි ෆයිල් එකක් එක්ක මේ වගේ ක්ලවුඩ් එකකට නැත්නම් ඉන්ටර්නෙට් සර්විස් එකකට අප්ලෝඩ් කරනකොට එහෙම නැත්නම් එක තැනක ඉඳලා එක කම්පියුටර් එකක ඉඳන් තව කම්පියුටර් එකකට ෆයිල් ට්‍රාන්ස්ෆර් එක කරනකොට via online using internet, right? Okay, is that clear, people? Give me a feedback. Do anyone need to clarify it again or like to clear it again? Or if you have any questions, you can ask. That doesn't matter. It's better you ask it from the chat. So, people, let me have the confirmation whether it is clear or not. Yes, everyone. All right, okay, Nikini. Thank you very much. Right, okay. Thanks, Ramiru. I hope others also got it clearly, right? Okay, Heshani, thank you. Right. Yes, so regarding the notes, I'll show you the places where you need to copy down from your book, right? You will be able to take down the most important parts of your most important parts from your textbook to your notebook. So it's better you write in it because it gives you the practice how to keep things in your mind, right? So regarding the FTP, yes, it's better you copy down the second para. FTP is used to transfer. So please use a pencil to mark down these things in your textbook. So later you can copy those things into your book, right? Where you can have the, so like have the subheading file transfer protocol. And it's better you write down the, the entire second paragraph. FTP is used to transfer larger files on one computer and so on, right? Just copy the second paragraph into your notebook under the heading File Transfer Protocol. Right. So I'm going to move to the other part, right, which is called the remote access. Now, remote access, which is something I can't actually show you how the things are going to happen. And the remote access is via accessing a computer in somewhere else by staying away from that computer, or like from a different geographical location. So like I can access my computer at home by staying at school, right? So what I need is the remote access facility, which is given or like which is provided by the internet. So that is another service of the internet. So like your in the picture of your textbook, they just say there's their house and employee in the field, and there's their head office. Now they are having a video conferencing. So like they are accessing each other. Actually, video conferencing is some other thing, or like some other service which is given by the internet. So here it is accessing the computers. So in most of the cases, when you are purchasing things from from out of Sri Lanka, or like when you are purchasing something online from another country, let's say you have purchased a software, right? So when you are installing it, if you get in any troubles, the customer service center, or like the customer service facility of that company will connect with you using the remote access facility, right? Like හිතන්න ඔයගලන්ට ඒ software එක install කරගන්නකොට problem එකක් ආව ඔයගලන්ට solve කරගන්න විදියකුත් නැහැ. So what you are doing is you will contact the company, and they will ask you to, okay, allow us to come into your computer in a secure way, like they will say how to do that, and they will access your computer, and they will install that software on behalf of you. So like you can just see how the things are happen. So ඔයා mouse එකවත් අල්ලන්න නැතුව ඉන්නකොට ඔයාට පේනවා ඔයාගේ computer එකේ Windows minimize වෙනවා, my computer open වෙනවා, setup එක හොයා ගන්නවා, double click වෙනවා, ඔය දේවල් ඔක්කොම ටික you can see. So it is because someone has remotely access your computer and they are just controlling your mouse pointer and all these things. That doesn't matter that you can't work on your computer, right? Still, if you like දැන් ඔක ඔයා අහම්බෙන් වගේ ඔයාට ආවොත් එක පාට කවුරු හරි වැරදිලා remote access අරගෙන තිබ්බොත් you can shut down the computer very you have to shut down your computer very quickly, otherwise your personal details and all these things can be taken. And again you can control the remote access person, or like the the other end of the remote access. So uh, uh, those kind of work is called hacking. Right? එතකොට අපි hack කරනවා කියලා කියන්නේ ඕකට. Right? When someone acquire the credentials, or like actually not acquiring, when someone steal the credentials of ours, so they can remotely access our computer and do the harmful things and steal our private data uh, from that from our computer. So like remote accessing is a good thing, but people can use that for bad things like hacking, right? So what you have to remember is from the remote access that one computer is in one place and someone is accessing that computer from a different geographical location, right? වෙනත් තැනක ඉඳලා තමයි access කිරීම කරන්නේ. So to do this accessing part, they need internet. So via internet, they will remotely log into other computers. So that is what you call remote access service, or like the remote access which is given by the internet. Okay, is that clear for everyone? Right, great. All right, so next one is the file sharing. Now to experience the file sharing, I need your email addresses. Is everyone is having your email addresses? Like, I hope that everyone is having an email addresses with you guys. So let me have that email address, so you can just type and send it to me in this chat. So I'll add you guys into the file that I'm going to share. All right. Okay, people. So quickly type your email address and type it correctly. Otherwise, you won't be able to access the file that I'm going to share. Right. Okay, you can see what I'm doing, right? So I'm copying these email addresses. Right, so I'll arrange the file which I'm going to share until others does. So here I'm going to share a file in this Google Drive, right? Let me create a file first. rename this. Right, okay. I have named it as Star Labs file share in grade 11. Right. So I'm typing something in here. Uh, the one who has entered now, Jinuki, we are trying to do a practical about file sharing. So let me have your email address so I can share the file where you can access it from the other end, or like from your end. So just let me have that email address. I have collected email addresses which is given so far. Right. So okay, so like for the moment, people just see what I'm doing, right? Okay, so these are the email addresses that I got, right? And this is the file that I'm going to share. This is a one way of doing the sharing, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to my drive, right? So I have typed hello everyone in there, right? So inside my drive, or inside this docs, I have this file, and it will give you the ability to share this file in many different ways, right? So let me share this one to you. Right, so here it has this facility which is given as share. So I'm going to click on this, right? So this is the place where I'm going to use my share facility, right? So again, just get to know this is a file which I have created inside the cloud. That means in the internet, right? So I'm trying to share it now. So I'm click the share file, so it will get loaded in and will ask share with the people and groups. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all these email addresses. I'll copy it and I'm going to paste it here, right? See, so yeah, so yahoo.com person like Mina, yeah, this one, the very first one, Mina Vairath. Yes, you may be receiving a link to connect with this document, and people who are having this, right, Minagi, good morning. Yeah, people who are having the Gmail addresses will allow the things. Okay, hold on. Yeah, Minagi, good morning. Minagi, we are doing a practical regarding the file sharing. So if you can send me your email address, so I can add you to that file as well, so you will be able to access that. Okay. So so for the moment, I'm going to share this, right? So what I'm going to do is it is given me the ability to notify the people. So like when I'm sharing this, you will be getting an email on your email account by saying that by indicating my name, Yuganta Laktaru has shared something with you. So I'm going to send this, right? So here's the sharing list, and I am sending the invitation. So now you have, oh yes, then it will be asking share to non-Google accounts, which I was talking about. You are sending the invitation to these two people, which is a non-Google accounts. Since there are no Google accounts associated with some of these email address, anyone holding those invitation will have access without signing in. Yes. So like regardless of the email address, you will be able to access this file. So once I'm done this, what you have to do is go to your email account. You will be having the email by saying, I have sent this invitation to connect with this email. And inside that email, there will be a link, right? Link එකක් තියෙනවා email එක ඇතුලේ. So you just click it. So this very same document where I have typed hello everyone will be open for you, and you may type your name inside that document. So we can see the file is being shared and everyone can access it, right? Okay, so I'm saying share anyway, right? So now you should have your email inside your email account. So people, please access your email account and click on the link, right? And you will be given this page, and type your name in here. So you can see everyone will is able to type things inside here, right? Okay, try it out. If you get any troubles or problems, just contact me. All right, Minagi, I'll add to you, so you will be able to access this as well. Yes, someone has already been logged up. Can you see the people? Yes, Heshan is here, right? Heshani, you can type your name there so others can see it. Yes, now Heshan is typing. See, so she is been indicated by the pink color. If someone else has accessed this, so those will be shown in the very same way. Yes, hey Shani, can you explain how you have done the thing? Yes, some other one also is here, Geetika Caldera. Hey Shani, can you explain how did you access this file? What was the procedure? So the very first thing that you have done was what? Opening the email document.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so you have opened it. So I'm
And
having.
I got the invite.
So you got the invitation, yes.
And I log.
So you logged into your email account. So once you click on that invitation, then you were able to come to this place, right? මෙතනට එන්න පුළුවන් වුණා. Right, and Geetika is here. Geet, Geetaka, sorry, Geetaka Caldera, I think, yes. So Geetaka, you can type your name so we can see that you have access and modify the things. Yes, I have given another email address. I will click this and send this to you. Binu, hold on. I'll assist you, right? Yes, Binu, can you explain me what's the problem going on? And others, you can just come into here and just type your name. Right. I'm addressing the Jinukis one. Right, people. I just had only 3 names in here. So what about the others? Geetaka, I think your name, you have backspace to your name, right? So it's better you type it so we can see. Binu, what's happened to? Can you access it or still you can't? When you tap on open the docs, it says unable to access the document. Oh, hold on, hold on. Let me check whether I'm getting any messages regarding this. No, don't tap on open in docs because you don't have a Google account, no? Aren't you having any link to get clicked? සැනුල්ලදුව අපි කතා කර හිටියේ ෆයිල් එකක් ෂෙයා කරගන්න විදිය have you sent your email address to me so I can like yeah I was not having any email regarding to grant the permission so you will be able to access this. And Senuladu, if you can send me your email address or if you have sent it me already, it doesn't matter. So the file is been shared. Yes, Senula. Let me add you to this one. Right. 5 people have already accessed my document. All right. Okay. All right, Binu. So I'll send this invitation to your Gmail account. Right. So people, the people who haven't accessed the document, I'll available this until the for like 2 to 3 4 days, so you can access it and type your name. Right. So see now, I think you can see the screen of mine. So people are editing it now. So it's not only me now. Already there are like how many people? Minagi is there, Chitra is there, Chitra is there, and Kushi is there, Eshani is there. So myself here inside, right? So like this is about sharing files, people, right? So I have shared this, so everyone can access it. So everyone can use that. And again, when you are doing, let's say when you are doing a group assignment, ඉස්කෝලේදී group assignment එකක් කරනවා කියලා. So this is a good way of doing it. So like you can have a one single file being shared with your friend. I'm sorry, shared with your friends and interact with the part that you are given with. So like ඔයාගේ part එක type කරන අතරේ තව කෙනෙකුට අනිත් කෙනාගේ part එක type කරගෙන යන්න පුළුවන්. So it won't be a matter. What you need is you need a good internet connection to do this. Otherwise you will feel like it's been very slow inside here, right? Yeah, yes, hey Shani. We can still we can. What I am bothering about is like Binu couldn't access this with the invitation that I have sent. So I had to go through whether is there any procedure to access. Otherwise, as I know, as I experience, when I'm sharing this, anyone with the link will be able to access this file, right? So now, when it comes to the security, be careful. It can be a security problem because if someone got this link which is unknown to you, can come and destroy your work. But it's happening in a very rare case because the invitation and all these thing is uh, done by the person who is creating this. Now, in this case, me. මම තමයි මේක හදලා තියෙන්නේ. ඒතර මම තමයි මේක ෂෙයා කරන්න ඕනේ. එතකොට මම තමයි මෙතනදී රෙස්පොන්සිබල් වෙන්න ඕනේ. මම දන්න අයත් එක්ක විතරක් මේක ෂෙයා කරගන්න. Right? And again, when you are sharing it, uh, like I can grant you the permissions. Now I have given editing permissions to you all, so you can edit these things. So if I change this, or like if I grant the access to only to view, right? Edit කරන්න නැතුව view කරන්න විතරක් access දෙන්න පුළුවන්. එතකොට people can come and just see what you have done, but they can't do any editing, right? So ඒ විදිහට අපේ අවශ්‍යතාවය අනුව we can change the access permissions. That is something away from your syllabus. So what I need you to give is the file sharing experience. So people have used that. And so just type your name so I can come and see whether you have access it or not. If you can't, in case if you cannot access your name, just tell me, so I will make the things correct for you to access the account. Right, people. So I'm moving to the lesson again, right? Okay, so this is about file sharing. So regarding the file sharing and remote access, let's see what we are going to yeah, regarding the file service, the remote access and the file sharing, let's see what to be get written down. Regarding the remote access, it's better you take down the things. Yes, Heshani. What you are asking is can be done. So Heshani is asking, can we give the access only for few people we want to edit and let others to see what others doing? Yes, still we can. So we can change the permission for group of people. So those people will have the ability to edit and others will be having the ability to view, right? For your request, I'll just show you how the things can be done. So you have to go to the share button again, right? In that, can you see now all these people are like said as the editors, so they can edit. So here I have three roles in here: viewer, commenter, right? So if I put a viewer, you can only view the view what is happening, right? And if you are a commenter, you can comment on some things, which means not edit in the document, but you can just comment the things. අපිට පුළුවන් එක එක parts ගැන පොඩ්ඩක් මේක බලලා ඒ අදාළ part එක highlight කරලා comment එකක් දෙන්න. Right. Kushani, yes, we can. Can we share any file through Google Drive? Yes, you can. The only thing is when the file is getting very bigger, you will be finding something hard to upload things. But still, if you give time, you will be able to upload anything to Google Drive and share it with anyone, right? It's a good platform, right? And I am keeping my files in the Google Drive, so I can access my files from anywhere in the world. So I don't need to carry my computer here and there or my laptop. So just from a, and again, the most fascinating thing about the file sharing, you can access it from any device. You can access it from phone, from a tab, from anywhere you want, right? So I was talking about the roles, or like the access permission that can granted inside this sharing opportunity. So you can change it. So if I make the Binu Ratnayak as a viewer, so she could only view this, not editing it, right? So likewise, you can change the access permissions for everyone, right? So it is there, right? So yeah, let's move to the lesson. So I think you can see the screen which I have been shared. So what you have to do is regarding the remote access, have the remote access heading, and yes, yeah, it's better you copy down this thing, because it is saying what is remote access is, and what are the things that you can do by using the remote access, right? As well as the disadvantage where your computer is possible to get hacked, right? So it's better you copy the entire para regarding the remote access, because it's just a summarized thing that they have given to you, right? So please note down, or like please mark it on your textbook. And regarding the file sharing, uh, let's see what to be taken. Uh, yeah. Uh, yeah, you can start it from the very last line of your paragraph, rather from here. Sharing of various files in the internet take place often, right? And you can go with the examples, right? That will be enough as the note regarding the file sharing. Right. So is it clear up to this point, everyone? Just send me a confirmation. Right. Thank you, Heshani. Right. Good. Okay, so let's proceed. The next facility which is given by the internet, or the next service which is given by the internet, is called the streaming of media. Now, we are using this heavily in our day-to-day life, right? Like streaming means like this can be taken in two different ways, which is as a live stream and the offline stream, right? So like when you are watching a cricket match through internet, that is what we call live streaming, right? So then and there it is being captured and is communicated to our computers, right? So this cricket match can be happen in somewhere in the world. Let's say the cricket match is happening at the Lord's ground in England, right? So that can be captured. It is which is happening already. So ඒක capture කරලා ඒගොල්ලන්ට පුළුවන් ඒ වෙලාවෙම stream කරන්න. ඒ වෙලාවෙම broadcast කරන්න. So when they are broadcasting, there are two ways that we can watch it. One is the our television. So like in that case, the streaming video will be taken by the SLT or dialog GSM companies, and they will send us the video, right? Or else we can log into a computer, like we can connect with the internet, and find a website which is being live streaming of that video, and we can access it directly, right? Like the services like sport news channels like ESPN and all these Star Sport, those websites are always doing this thing to have lot of audience regarding their occasion in case in the cricket match or any other sports, right? So what they are doing is the cycle which is being done when you are doing the streaming process is given in your picture, right? So what they are doing is a user visit a web page hosted on a web server and find a file he'd like to see or hear. So like when you are watching a YouTube video or when you are listening to some music on the internet, the same thing happens, right? So when we are given the web page, we will click on the video or audio that we like to see or hear. So what will be happen is that video is recorded or like hosted or like stored inside a computer in a different location of the world. So, so the web server will send the message that streaming media server requesting the specific file. So like streaming media server is responsible to show the things inside the server. දැන් මේ මෙතන ඉන්නේ අපේ අපි බලන්න අපි තුමු අපි video song එකක් බලනවා කියලා. So like this is the place which carries the video song or like which stores the video song. And this is the place, this is the server, that server means another computer. This is the computer which is responsible to showing the content to the user of this storage. The main storage user is requesting from the place where it is being stored. And once he has once this computer got the request, it will request from the media server, okay, there is someone who's like to see the video. So you play this video to him. So media server will responsible or like will do the plain part of the stored document, which can be a audio or video. In most of the cases, it's going to be a audio or video because streaming means you are listening to something or you are seeing something through the internet, right? හරි. එතකොට පැහැදිලිද වෙන වැඩේ? User is requesting from the place where it is being stored, which we call the web server. So this web server is saying to the media server, who is responsible to responsible in streaming, so that media server will send the client the requested resource, which is the audio or video, to get in touch with the user, right? So is it clear, everyone? Yes, people, right. Okay, right, well done. So regarding the streaming of media, right, it's better you write down, it's better you can draw this cycle, right? If you can just draw it nicely as it is shown in here on your book, right? So it will clear the picture or like clear the scenario regarding the process. Or else you can just draw it like a flow chart or like what is first is happening, then what is happening, like only this step, right? That is at your will, but I prefer if you can draw it nicely on your book. And let me see whether you need to take down anything from here. Yes. And yeah, you can say the very last line, downloading images, songs and videos, etc. from the internet can be considered as an example I need you to add something for this sentence. As an example for media streaming, right? It's better you write it from the pencil, write it using the pencil. I'm talking about the 73rd page, right? At the very top paragraph, its very last line. So like as an example, don't put the full stop mark, just continue as an example for streaming media. Then you can put the full stop, streaming media. Then after add this line to that. Uh, even we can use live stream, LIVESTREAM, live stream facility to connect with a video or a audio, which is being broadcasted lively, which is being broadcasted lively, which is being broadcasted lively. Right. Did you all got that part? Yes, hey Shani, to do this, I have to access a Yahoo account or like any other account. I really don't think whether it will be able to share with the Instagram or website or like the Facebook account, which I need to get familiar with. So I'll go through the things and let you know by next week, too, right? Okay, so people, yeah, I'm going to move to the other section. So we are going to talk about the search engines. So this is something you know, right? When you need to find something in the internet, what you are doing is you will do a search, right? So there are many places. Hold on. I'm sorry. I think I have been stopped sharing the screen. Yeah. Right. Okay. Thank you very much for mentioning that. Right. So when you are doing the search engine, when you are experiencing a search engine, is the place where you need to find something inside the internet where you don't know what's the URL actually. Right. Like ඔගලන්ට URL එක හරියටම දන්නේ නැති දෙයක් search කරනවා නම් අපිට පුළුවන් keywords වලින් search කරන්න keyword එක කියලා කියන අපි දන්න දෙයක් like uh, there are many kinds of search engines in the world, like Google.com. For our country, we have Google.lk. It's the Sri Lanka's domain, which is given by the Google, and Yahoo.com, Ask, MSN. There are many kinds of search engines. The most popular one is the Google.com. So I think I really don't need to show you the things, but anyway, I'm going to show you how the search engine works. So this is the search engine that I'm going to have. This is the search engine that I can show you, which is called the google.com. So what you are doing is you can just type the word that you need to find, or like type the thing that you need to find. Let's say you need to find the pictures about a bike. So you can say you can put bike and press enter, right? So it will give you a very big list regarding the bike word, and again, you can see when it comes to the Google search engine, there are tabs kind of things for all. So every result will be listed here. So it will give you the maps to go for the bikes. So they suggest you need some bike to be brought or you need some bike to be used. So they show you the places where you can shop those things, uh, and the images and videos and top stories or like regarding the bike. That means the trending videos and all these links to connect with. So you can categorize this as well here. So you can go for images. So it will shows you only the images regarding the bike. And when it comes to the images, now google.com is very clever and keen about regarding the filters. So they have given a different kinds of bike models in here, right? See, let me take the spotlight. See, Honda, Yamaha, Ninja, Hero, Suzuki, and there are many different some brands which we don't know. So if you need any videos, so you click on the video, so it will give you the video links, right? See, this is the videos regarding the bike keyword. So the search engine does not mind about the meaning of the word, right? So like if we say bike, it will show you the things uh, in a way where the bike word or the places where the bike word is being used inside the internet. So අපි බයික් කියලා කිව්වම motor bike කියලා තියෙන වචනේට අදාළ result එකත් එයා පෙන්නනවා. Let's say let's assume there is a name called bike, so that things will also be taken into the this searching list. And so you can have the things in a categorized way. If you need a map, so you can go for it. If you need news, you can go for it again. And so likewise, so you will be now, I have chosen map. So the map, Google map is being introduced to me, and the places will be described in here where you can find a bike on the map. So likewise, you will be able to find a lot of things using a search engine. And again, I need you to take your concentration to the bottom of your page regarding the Google search, and it will give you the related links regarding the bike. So they have say search related to the bike race, urban fleet bikes, how to the MTN is stand for maintain a bike, likewise. And again, this part, which has G and lot of O's and GLE. So this shows you like there are many resources or like many links regarding this. So like the 1, 2, 3, 4 is indicating pages. So this is a single page. So if I am pressing 2, if I click on the 2, it will load me the second page. So likewise, now for the moment, there are 11 pages which is being showed. So if I click on the 11th page, so I'm clicked on the 11th page. So you can say the searching is not over. See, so it is being extracted. Now, if I press on the 20th page, I think still there can be many more resources. See, yes. So it's 20 to 26, and most probably 26 should be the last one, because in Google they are showing the links 10 by 10. So let's see by clicking the 26 whether the list is going to expand further. No, the 26th is the very last page regarding the bike word. So so I just typed the bike word. So this is regarding only the videos. Now, if I go for the all category, it's going to be more than 26 pages, right? So likewise, you can check whether how many pages are being loaded. So whatever the thing named with the bike inside the internet will be taken to your screen, and you can scroll through that. Right now, if I search for my website in here, if I say Star Labs, definitely not my now in my browser, since I am connecting with it, this will be taken to me in the very first place about regarding my website. So in your computer, you won't be given this result because the browser is tracking what are the things that we are using frequently, and those things are given to us at the top of our list. So in your computer, you won't be able to see this very quickly. I am getting this because I am accessing this very frequently through this web browser. So you will be given many other things like where are the other places that have the same name. So like my website is starlabs.lk, and this is the Google websites that I am having. So, but this is not mine. This is something called starlabs.systems. This is something called s.t.ar starlabs, like and this is regarding my Facebook page at Starlabs, and this is Starlab group, which is not mine, right? Something else. This is starlabs.dev. That is something else. So likewise, you will be given any kinds of detail when you are going to search this. And in your cases, you are helped with on the situation where you really don't know about the total name or the URL of a website. Then Starlabs කියන එකට URL එක දන්නේ නැත්නම් you can just type Starlabs and search for the URL, right? So there will be like many, there will be number of things in the list, but you can click it and see what is the correct one, right? And if you really need to find something, you can use the search engine as well when you are surfing the internet, right? Is it clear for you all? Give me a feedback, people. Right. Okay. Thank you very much, people. Right. Right. Let's move to the move to our note. Right. So regarding the search engine, what I need you to copy down is, yeah, let me highlight the things. Yeah, started from the second paragraph. Search engines are designed for the internet user to find any information easily, right? That should be copied. Yeah, so this is something general, so I don't want you to write it down because you know what it is. But again, it's better you copy it down because it will practice you, right? So like starting from the second paragraph with these examples. So to until this point, you can copy it down. Please mark it and please copy it down, right? Those will be like easier for you to remember when you are writing things, right? So just copy it down from the book to your writing book. And I'm moving to the next one, domain name server. Do you remember we have discussed about this domain name server earlier, right? When we are talking about the IP address, we talked about this as well. So domain name server, I'll recap the things which we call shortly as a DNS. So why there is a DNS? Domain name server will give the service, or like it will convert the domain names into a IP address. Now domain name is a name which is shown here like this www.volution.com here it says. So like that is the name that we know because we are referring the websites using the like what the names of those like facebook.com, instagram.com, google.com, youtube.com, right, flickr.com, so likewise. So we really don't remember the IP addresses of those computers because a website means again a space of a computer or another computer. Access another computer by referring to their IP addresses. Now this is the IP address, right? So like if you are going to search for something, you will be given should know your device video conference එක කරගන්න වෙන්නේ නැහැ මගේ computer එකට ඔයගලගේ device එකේ IP address එක අඳුන ගන්න බැරි වුණා නම්. So who is giving my computer about this IP address details is the domain name server. So like when I'm typing some website, that website is sent to the domain name server. Normally domain name server is owned by the service providers like Dialog, SLT and all these people. They have their domain name server at their places or their head offices or some specific location. So when I'm typing something on my browser as a URL, the URL එක කියලා කියන්නේ කොතනද? අපි මේ address එක type කරන තැන මෙන්න මෙතන. Right? මම මෙතන type කරන දේ it will be sent to the domain name service. So if I type let's say facebook.com, right? And if I press enter, the request will be sent to the domain name server, and domain name server will say, okay, regarding the Facebook, this is the particular IP address that you are going to go. So from my computer, www.facebook.com will be gone to the domain name service, and it has a table which has the domain names and the IP addresses. So for a specific domain name, the specific IP address will be taken and will be sent back to the computer which is being requested that. Then after this address is converted into IP address, then computer will be able to connect with that specific computer. So now I have been connected with the Facebook server, which is at the USA. ඇමරිකාවේ තියෙන Facebook server එකත් එක්ක තමයි මම දැන් මේ connect වෙලා ඉන්නේ. So when I'm giving username and password and login, so I'm accessing that particular computer, which is a huge one and which has a very big number of hard disk and lot of RAM powers and all these things. Right, so that is regarding the DNS. So DNS doing what? Converting the IP addresses, converting the domain names into IP addresses. That is what you need to remember. Right, so you better copy the domain name server as the subheading. And then you are going to write what? I think this entire thing is going to important to you. Yeah. So it's better you copy the entire paragraph. There is just 3-4 lines. So you can copy it to your books, right? Okay, so hereafter we are going to talk about the email. So I need to know, for up to this moment, up to this point, is it clear for you all? Yeah, some people are disconnected, I think, regarding the power failures. Doesn't matter, I'm available, or like I'll keep this recording available at the group, right? Right, okay, thank you, Heshani. Right, so let's proceed. Now, regarding the email, I think you all are familiar with this thing, right? So electronic mail is the other important thing, the next important thing actually. The first important thing is the World Wide Web inside the internet, which we are using very frequently. And the next most important thing is the electronic mail or the email, right? So by giving the facility of email, our communication cost has been slashed into the very cheapest position, because you know, to take a phone call per minute you will be taking like ₹1 or 1.5, 1.50 or something like that. But when it comes to the email, you can type an entire document and do a lot of things like for a very little amount of data. Right now, හිතන්නකෝ ඔයගොල්ලෝ කතා කරන වචන ටික ටෙලිෆෝන් එකේ ඔයගොල්ලෝ type කරා කියලා. So it won't cost you ₹1.50 for that, right? බොහොම පොඩි ප්‍රමාණයක් තමයි cost වෙන්නේ. So and it is very fast, right? So like if you send the email from this point, you will be receiving it very instantly, right? ඒ කියන්නේ මම send කරලා තප්පරයෙන් දෙකෙන් වැඩිම වුණොත් විනාඩියකින් දෙකකින් ඔයගලන්ට ඒක receive වෙනවා. Right? It's a very fast, but it's heavily depend on the internet connection. If you don't have an internet connection, you won't be able to use this email facility. And sorry. Now, this to have this email facility, we should have an email address. ඒක හරියට අපිට ලියුමක් එන්න අපේ ගෙදර address එකක් තියෙන්න ඕනේ. So likewise, to receive an email address or to send an email address, we need to send an email, we need an email address. So there are two different ways that you can acquire the email address. Let me discuss it later. Now here I need you to take your concentration into this email address, the structure of it. So there are three parts, which is called the username and domain name and the separator. So the separator is going to be the @ sign. And remember, you can use only one @ symbol inside your email account, or like the email address, right? So in case in your username, if you use @ sign, it will give you some errors, right? So what is the structure? Username is there, @ symbol will there, then after domain name is there. Why I'm calling this a domain name? Because you can say this is kind of a kind of part of a URL. නේද? URL එක තිබුණ www.donates.lk වගේනේ. So donates.lk part is being taken, right? So when I am sending some email, this will directly go into this website. Now, what is your domain name part in your email address? Yeah, chat me or tell me what is your domain part in your email address. කලින් email addresses දාපු කට්ටියගේ email address එකේ domain name එක පැත්තේ මොකද්ද තියෙන්නේ? Yes, හොයලා බලලා කියන්න බලන්න. Yes, yes, Geetika. Yes, Eshani, which is correct. Yes, everyone. Binu, you are correct as well. So gmail.com, yahoo.com, all these things are there. Now tell me, is it something that you own? ඔයාට අයිති එකක්ද ඒ email address එක? Now, when it comes to the gmail.com, it belongs to the Gmail server, like the Google Corporation. When it comes to the yahoo.com, it belongs to the Yahoo Corporation, right? It is not something yours, right? එතකොට අපි මොකද ඇත්තටම කරන්නේ? Like once we are having an email address, we are creating an email address means we are owning a space, or like the Google Corporation giving us a little space on their computer to store our emails in their computer, right? Google Corporation එකේ Gmail server එක කියලා තැනක් තියෙනවා. ඒකත් තව එක ලොකු computer එකක්, ගොඩක් storages තියෙන. So ඒ storages වලින් එක part එකක් අපිට ඒගොල්ලෝ වෙන් කරනවා. අපි email address එකක් gmail.com කියන domain name එකෙන් හැදුවා. Yahoo එකෙත් එහෙමයි. Yahoo එකෙත් වෙනම Yahoo server එකක් තියෙනවා. So they are creating a specific space for the people who are creating Yahoo mails, like yahoo.com, the mails which is with the yahoo.com domain name. So by accessing our email account means අපි කරන්නේ username password දීලා නිතරම ඒ Google Corporation එකේ නැත්නම් Yahoo Corporation එකේ නැත්නම් අපිට email service එක දෙන organization එකේ ඒ specific computer එකේ specific space එක access කරන එක. එතකොට මේ මුළු ලෝකෙමින් the people who are living the world who is having Gmail email accounts, all the emails of the people who are using the Gmail is on a one particular place. එක තැනක තමයි තියෙන්නේ. So when I am accessing my account, so I'm just entering to that particular space or that particular computer and just opening my space, or like my specific email account to view my things. I can't hack into others because the security is given to not to hack into others, and like it is separate for each other. ඒතර මගේ කොටස විතරයි මම මගේ username password දීලා බලන්නේ. හැබැයි හැමෝගෙම දේවල් ඒ එක කම්පියුටර් එකක් ඇතුලේ තමයි තියෙන්නේ. අපි ඔකට කියනවා mail server එකක් කියලා. Right? See now here in the picture they have said there is this personal computer and internet is there and there are two different mail servers. So now this can be a very same different mail server. දැන් අපි බැලුවොත් මම මේ පැත්තේ තියෙන්නේ මගේ gmail.com නම් right මම මේක ඔයගලන්ට ලියන්නම් තේරුම් ගන්න පහසු වෙන්න මෙතන. Right, let's say this is Gmail server. Sorry for my letters. Right, and this is Yahoo server. Right, let's say someone using the gmail.com. All right, let's say my case දැන් මට මම ඔයගලන්ට email එකක් එව්වනේ link එක එව්වනේ නේද Yahoo accounts කීපෙකුත් තිබුණානේ ඒකේ. ඒතර මගේ Gmail account එක මම පාවිච්චි කරලා I am sending an email to the this Yahoo person. So how I am doing this? Now this is my computer. මේක තමයි මේ මම ඉන්න තැන. So what I am doing is first I logged into my server. නේද? මගේ Gmail account එකට මම log වෙන්න ඕනේ. Then after using the internet, I am sending an email. So through the internet, it will be sent to the Yahoo mail server. So the person who is having a yahoo.com or like the Ymail email address, so will log into their specific email address. So that email can be taken from here to their computer. Right, so ඇත්තටම මෙතන එක කම්පියුටර් එකක් ඇඳලා තියෙනවට වැඩිය කම්පියුටර්ස් දෙකක් තිබුණා නම් තමයි වටින්නේ. right, එතකොට මම මේ සිනාරියෝ එක පොඩ්ඩක් දුල පුතාලට පෙන්නන්නම්. right, so like the very best scenario is I am having my computer in here. Right, so this is my computer. Right, let's say this is the one who is receiving computer. This is the receiver's computer. Right, so this is the receiver's computer. So what actually happening is I will be logging to this email server, which is the Gmail server. So I am logging. Right, then I will be preparing a mail and sending it like this through the internet, and that email will be received at the yahoo.com. So this receiver will log into this Yahoo mail and will be retrieving this particular email, right, which is sent by me. Right, is it clear? තේරුණාද කියපු දේ? Yes, people. Right, good. Okay, so from this point I'm going to stop the lesson for today. So hopefully we will be able to finish the lesson by next week. Right, මේ පාඩම ඉවරනම අපිට තියෙන්නේ graphic lesson එකක් කරන්න. මම හිතන්නේ ඊට කලින් අපිට මුණ ගැහෙන්න පුළුවන් වෙයි කියලා හිතනවා. මොකද next week එක 27. next week එකෙන් පස්සේ අපිට classes පටන් ගන්න පුළුවන් වෙයි. එතකොට අපිට හම්බෙලා practicals කරන්න පුළුවන් වෙයි. ඒක නිසා අපි මේ lesson එක by next week ඉවර කරගමු. questions ටිකකුත් කරමු. කරලා අපි ඊළඟ lesson එකට ලෑස්තිවම අපි හම්බෙලා කතා බහ කරගන්න පුළුවන්. The people who have came here newly today IMS එකෙන් ඕගලන්ට online class එක continue කරන්නත් පුළුවන්. මම ඒකට වෙනම time එකක් එහෙම වුණොත් arrange කරනවා. Or like you can participate with me on my lab at Kot Tower. So you can choose either of way, so it doesn't matter. අපි ඒ විදිහට බලමු කොහොමද connect වෙන්නේ කියන එක. Right, so I'm going to stop the point from here. The people who have came here through the LMS WhatsApp, I have asked you to send me the telephone numbers to get connected. So I just got one. So others, please let me know your telephone number so I will be able to uh, connect you with my WhatsApp group. So I will be available making the link on that WhatsApp group. And for some weeks, I will send the link to the IME group as well. Right. Today I'll send you the link so you can get connected with the my WhatsApp group as well. Okay people, so thank you very much. මම හිතනවා අද කීප දේවල් ටික කටියට ක්ලියර් වෙන්නේ නැති කියලා. අපි next week එතකොට පුරුදු වෙලාවට 7ට එකතු වෙමු. මේ lesson එකත් අපිට එතකොට ඉවර කරගන්න පුළුවන් වෙයි. අපි එතකොට අපේ syllabus එකේ lessons 3ක් ඉවරයි. තව lessons 3යි අපිට ඉවර කරන්න තියෙන්නේ next week එකෙන් පස්සේ. Right? Okay people, thank you very much. Right, ගිහිල්ලා එන්න. Have a nice weekend.
Thank you, sir.
Right, okay.
Thank you, sir.
Right, Dua, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, welcome everyone.